All right, Ralph here, Boricua. So I want to do a quick video on, well, I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible, of the fragrances that I picked up while being in Puerto Rico. Let's see, 2, 3, 4 of these I've never heard or seen before. One, I'm still kind of like, I don't know if what I saw on the internet is right, but we'll see. So being that we were in the warm climate, it was just easy for me to see these. I'm like, ooh, I want these. And then when I smelled them, I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Or actually, I did smell them at the store. And you get caught up in the excitement, and you're like, oh yeah, man, they were great. I got them super cheap. And I'm like, oh hell yeah. But then when I smell them, let them sit for a minute, I'm like, wait a minute, this is not winter. However, this is still awesome. So I'm going to start with this one, just because. This is Luminous by Rue Broca. Now, I have in my collection 2 by Rue Broca. One is mine, and the other one I got from my wife. Oop, cap came off. I'm gonna do this quick. This is the bottle, which is super cool. Now, when I smelt it at the store, because this is the cool thing, great pressurized atomizer. At this particular store, it's EBS Emotion Beauty Supply. Oh, man. They have a wall of Middle Eastern fragrances, and I walked in, I'm like, and the beautiful thing is you can sample all of them. You can sample the niche brands, you can sample design, you can sample all the Middle Eastern. You're like, holy crap. What I had intended to be like a maybe 20-minute stop, because I was looking for one in particular, which they had. I'll get to that in a minute. I spent, I don't know how many hours just smelling. I'm like, holy shit. Discovered some that I wanted that I'm like, ooh, I don't like this. And then some that I didn't know, I'm like, whoa, this is freaking good. So this right here, gentlemen. So right when you first blast it, you're like, oh, this is fresh. This is uplifting. I want it, because it was on sale for like 20 some odd bucks. I'm like, I want it. I spray it. I'm like, this is killer. This is coming with me. We get to the house. I spray it, let it sit for a second, and then lo and behold, this is a smoother Sauvage elixir without all the screechy things that you may get. Yeah, this is really nice. If you can find it for a good price, I would get it. Bottle is super cool. This is a neat bottle. Rue Broca Luminous. The second one. Get the trusty knife out. Get this open. Now this is by good friends at Armov. Well, there's the box. Yay, cardboard. This is by good friends at Armov. And this is El Cielo, or the sky. As you can, it's in Spanish, so it's like, yeah, this is a no-brainer. And they got one called Ventana, which I'm still in the clouds about. Clouds, get it, window, sky. Anyway, so I spray her as well. Nope, I have it wrong. There we go. Cool bottle. This is nice. Imagine in the Invictus Aqua DNA, but make it a little more powdery. There you go. A buddy of mine owns this, and he tells me this on him is nuclear. I obviously haven't wore it to tell, but based on the fact that I got it for a ridiculous price while in Puerto Rico, and I'm like, I'm all about that DNA. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Armov, El Cielo. Okay, now this is the one that I'm in the cloud about, or in the clouds, because I really don't know. But this one is called Ocean. Now, based on what I saw, well, never mind. Okay, because I remember seeing on the internet that this is a Barara fragrance, but I'm stupid, and I didn't look at the back in the small print that says right here, Barara Beauty. Notice that there's nothing about Barara here anywhere. It's just really small here, and I don't know if you can see that, but it says BB, and it says Barara Beauty. Well, there you go. My question has been all of a sudden miraculously answered. Nothing on Fragrantica, which I could care less. Now, the box is a sturdy, you know, good box, which of course, for whatever reason, I'm going to keep. Here's the bottle. As you can see, it says Ocean, but it's exactly what it sounds like. Ocean. So you got your Blue Aquatic, no problem. Sprayer is not the greatest. I'm assuming that this is an older, which I don't know. I can't read it because I'm blind and it's really small. But this is one. I'm assuming that this is one of their older fragrances because this thing was 16 bucks. And there was also two next to it, same bottle, same everything, but I didn't get them because I smelled them. I didn't like them. This, however, I'm trying to think. The name Ocean is very fitting, but it's not something salty like you know, some of those crazy marines, and you're like, oh my god, I can't. You know, like Atlas, I can't. This is powdery, this is sweet, but it's not overly sweet. If you like aquatics like I do, and you want, again, something that is different, not your standard Invictus, you know, Aqua Invictus, whatever, Hawas that has been done 87 trillion times, I would look into this one, guys. If you can find it for a good price, definitely check it out. Okay, now this is one of the ones that when you watch Nitro, Dumont Nitro videos, this is one of the ones that usually comes in last place. I believe it's last place or next to last place. I tried it, I'm like, man, based on that, this smells killer. This is Nitro Blue. Now, out of the ones that I got in Puerto Rico, this was the priciest. I paid 27 bucks. That should tell you something right there. Packaging, box is all the same, but you know, you can tell, cardboard box, you can tell that this is an older bottle, whatever, because the caps are not magnetic, which who really cares, but the bottle is the same, you know, there you go, with the little thing, tassel thing hanging, little label, same thing, that's all the Dumonts. Let's try the sprayer and see what we got, because I believe the new ones are pressurized. Nope, but it's pretty strong. This they say is a inspo of PDM's Pegasus, I believe, which I've never smelled. However, so what I find here is that the top notes are cinnamon, orange blossom, sage, lemon, and basil. Middle notes, praline, tolu balsam, black cardamom, and woody notes. Base notes, sweet notes, black amber, patchouli, and Brazilian rosewood. Me personally, I like the, no, I'm going to say complexity, but that is different than anything that's running around. It does give me like a barbershop feel, old school. Do I see a young buck rocking this thing? No, I don't. But this is definitely different than anything. Also, being that the name is Blue, you're gonna rock this in the dead heat of the summer? No, me, I would not. I would wear it just because it's not like a dark, leathery, you know, amber heavy oud, something like that. Hell no, I don't wear that stuff in the summer. This I would. And being that it's nitro, all my nitros are longevity's excellent. Well, with the exception of gold. That's the one I like amazingly. That's the one I like the least. And I'm also not interested in that new one, the white intensely. Not interested. I've already seen that it's basically stronger than nitro white. Kind of like when they put out red. So red intensely, which is basically stronger red, and red to me is nuclear. So you know. But yeah, this is good. Again, more old school, not for young bucks. if you are into something more barbershoppy, masculine DNA, Retro Blues. Both of these were $14.99. Each one $14.99. First I'm gonna talk about is, like I said, by Ajmal, and this is Shiro. So as you can see it, Shiro. Bottle, it's really cool looking. They resemble, well, you'll know. It looks like Versace. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Some fresh thing. Lay Fresh. Oui, monsieur. I can't remember what it's called. Lay Fresh or Fresh, whatever. But this, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pretty strong sprayer as well. Well, before I smell it, the stuff I find for Granica makes no sense. However, on the Ajmal website, it says the top notes are fruity, spicy, lemon, melon, and bergamot. Middle notes floral, aquatic, woody, lily of the valley, jasmine, and cedar. Base notes woody, ambery, musk, cedar, amber, musk, and patchouli. I've already seen like 3 things. Oh, that's a dupe of this. Dupe of that. I'm just going to trim us their own because this smells absolutely killer. This is year-round, awesome male DNA. On the website, it'll tell you that you're going to get 6 to 8 hours, which to me, that's for the price in this scent DNA. And you know me, I'm a heavy sprayer. I spray my clothing. I'll get more of that. This is awesome. Yeah, I really like this. Ajmal Shiro. Okay, and the last one that I got, which is also by Ajmal, this is Le Bleu. Le Bleu, or Louis Monsieur Bleu. Same type of bottle. Same cardboard box. I'm going to lay this on the side because I'm afraid it's going to fall because these are so thin. But check it out. That looks more like that Versace Oui Monsieur Le Fresh. I'm going to put a picture on it because I can't remember what the hell it's called. This, you know. Now this one, again, this was, I think, also $14.99. They were all lined up next to each other. I'm going to spray it and I'm going to tell you what the notes are. And again, this is according from the Ajmal website, not Fragrantica. So the top notes are watermelon, bergamot, and lavender. Mid notes lotus and jasmine. Base notes musk, amber, and sandalwood. This will remind you of cough. Yeah. But here's my thing with cough. If I'm not mistaken, there's a marine note in cough that gives it almost like a, I don't know, almost like a saltwater thing, which it does not jive with me. And you're gonna laugh about this, but I have 2 bottles of it. The first bottle, I can't remember where I got it from, and I kept reading everybody's comments. Everybody's saying this is such an amazing aquatic watermelon, blah blah blah, and I'm like, and I'm smelling my bottle. I'm like, why the hell does my bottle just smell like marine shit? I'm like, damn it. Okay, so maybe I got a dupe. And I read all my box, the bottle. I'm like, it seems legit, but you know what? Maybe, you know, I checked everything. I'm like, okay, maybe I got a bad bottle. I don't know. Well, I ordered a bottle from a very reputable source. Comes in, smells the same. So it's just my nose. It just does not jive with that one. This one, however, is a lot easier than that one. So if you have the same vibe as I do with cough, not cough noir, because cough noir is totally different and it's really good. the original cough. It just doesn't agree with me. This one, however, it does big time. I don't know what. Okay, so it says on their website the longevity is 4 to 6 hours, which is not a lot. But again, me being how I spray, I'm gonna get, I'm sure, more than that. But if I don't, hey, I only paid 14, 15 bucks for this. And I like this DNA. I like the cop DNA, but there's just something in that. Let me see if I can find it. So as far as the notes, they are the same, if not identical. The one small different I find in cop is ozonic and aquatic accords. That's the only thing that I can tell. The aquatic, maybe, just gives it like a salty thing that I don't know. I'll have to do a side by side with these two. But this is nice. If you like the cough DNA, but you find it to be a little overbearing, that you go nose blind like that, check this one out. By Ashmon. Blue. All right, guys. So this is the haul that I did from EBS Beauty Supply in Puerto Rico. You can order them stuff from them. I think they're on the shop app, which I didn't know they shipped. So that's good to know, or bad to know. You know what I mean? So there you go. Check them out. These are, with this haul, I would have to say that, you got, these two are great. I mean, they're all year round. Well, these are year round. This will be safe to rock in the winter, but this is spring and summer, baby. That's what we're on right now. Prices on these are great. So, till the next time. Later.